All right, hey, Cam Film.
Is that what I think it is?
That's that beautiful lady's voice there.
No, in chat, Odabaka said something.
Oh, what is that?
What happened? I can't see it.
I think that's the closest thing we're gonna have to Dave, I believe you remember the term Sholotl for a second.
Yes.
It's just a thing in Twitch.
Yes, sir.
No. Specifically, for now we're gonna just refer this to Sholotl. It's different.
Right.
No.
Yeah.
Sholotl is
like
different.
W in front of good things, L in front of bad things.
All right. So hey, I'm sorry about the delay today. My father used to always say ignorance is not bliss, and that is so true. Apparently we were having some technical difficulties. We use a restreaming service and that was disconnected. So I had to figure that out and connect that. So we are bringing to you the wonderful game EverLore. Yay. We're only 20 something minutes late. Sorry. But I am your host and Pretty Boy Dave T, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4 other fellow members of Wahuru here. Say hello, gentlemen.
Hello, Cam Fam.
All right. We are trying something a little bit new. I had a couple of people who had been asking for some Twitch viewer awards. I know I'm saying that wrong. And so chat awards and so award points. And so I was looking into that over the week. And so I did initiate some. And so we have those now.
Oh.
I don't know how to use them yet. So bear with me because I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to give you guys what you want.
Hey, wait, Dave, do you want me to try one real quick?
Oh, word. That's cool.
Yeah, but give me a sec now, because I had
no, this is pretty important. This is pretty important.
Hold on, guys. I had all this stuff pulled up
because
I have to. There's a setting where I have to be able to view everything.
Right.
And then
I think one of your settings should be to view the chat right now.
Guys, slow down now.
Bro, that's gonna come in clutch.
Guys, my goodness.
This is so clutch. Hold on, we need to start doing polls and stuff so we can gamble away our points and make more money.
So channel points.
Wisdom of Tamet.
And then so there's the Q. So posture check. So all right. So
my posture.
All right. So we got a posture check. All right. So we got that. All right. So anyway, guys, it's been a whole like rough session already, and we ain't even got started yet. All right. So anyway,
what is street?
We play the game EverLore. You guys can learn more about EverLore on our social medias at EverLoreGame. Also check us out on our website, which is ManChildLTD.com. Make sure you guys support us by liking and subscribe. Please tell your friends about us. We're trying to grow our audience, so just let people know about us. EverLore is a tabletop role-playing game with lots of diversity and customization, and it is not limited by classes or levels. So
not at all.
With that being said, we're just going to go ahead and jump right in.
Yeah.
We do as we always do with a recap.
On the screen.
We're going to keep it pretty quick. Actually, I'm going to let you guys stream it out just a little bit because I have to pull up the notes, which I had to close down because I had to get everything. So
what does Danny blessing mean?
And
use what is that?
We
are
we'll
cross that when we get to it. Let Cam Fam have their fun finding it.
I'm waiting for that.
So we're going to go ahead and I believe Anthony, you were the one who was starting.
I was going first.
It was definitely not me. Appreciate it though.
Caleb was going first.
Come at me with all that. Come on.
I can make a mistake. Apologies.
I
mean,
all right.
Yeah, it happens.
So, go ahead and get started.
Last time on EverLore. I'm gonna start it off with the main man, best character. Don't at me, Belac Bloodstar.
You didn't say Ni'Karvwynn.
He was talking to Diahine. What is this? Anyways, he was talking to Diahine and Chaho about his brand new item.
Hold on a second. That's me. Sorry again. That's me. My bad. All right, go
on. And you know, Diahine was asking what it does, and I said it makes me see kind of better because it did, but also and then I grew to about 17 feet.
Man, I wish.
That I was tall.
Yes, you are tall.
But and then we were like, yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, and then I pet Shao, and her hair was all weird because of the magic tattoo that she got, which gave her pretty much a fur battle saddle and armor. So then, yeah, I did that, and I shrunk back to my normal size, and started to try and ride Chao, which didn't go too well because her being a wolf and all don't even know how to attune to a magic item. So I tried to walk her through it, but didn't know how to explain it to a wolf. And so then Diahine walked her through it using an analogy of hunting, which worked very well. And I then rode Chao, saying goodbye to Diahine, and meeting up with Matatopa. Matatopa towards the front of the encampment. We just talked a little bit. I asked if we could spar, and that's where we left off. In Wahuru Minor, what were you doing? I don't remember. Whatever. Anyways,
stealthing.
Makes sense. Wahuru Minor, what did they do?
All right, you got 10.
That's crazy. What did they do?
9, 8, 7.
Probably talked to someone
6,
somewhere.
5, 4.
They talked to the faux ender. That's what they did.
2.
They talked to the faux ender. That's all I got on them.
All right. Okay then. All right.
I just want to get that out before someone else does.
Okay. All right. So Mike, you want in on this too?
Nope.
All right. Well then, there you go. All right. So Anthony 1 and 2, Davey 3, 4.
I cannot. Come on.
Yep. All
right. I'll make it fast. Real nice, short and sweet. All right. So me, amazing person. I am stealthing with a bunch of dwarves trying to figure out what's going on in the area, and I stumble upon a group of monsters and a devil or demon, one of the two, which are, I can only assume, are talking about Stitch, because they have a little figure and they're pointing at it, and then I don't understand what they're saying, but I'm just guessing here. Anyway, so we cut from that. We cut into the group of Wahuru that is not with the main party, and they are currently, they were talking to the faux ender who was stuck in sort of like a dream state, kind of, or an infinite loop. So he would fight somebody and then he would die, and then you have to do it all over again, and then he would die. And there was this really cool female who was just had a bunch of like doubles, and she would be like murdering people. But eventually Vandra was able to talk him out of his rage and explained the error in his ways. And it seems like that worked.
Okay, that was brief. I like it. I like it.
That was pretty dope.
Okay, so
before I start my turn, I noticed.
Done, right? We're ready.
Oh, hey! Before my turn, I noticed that in chat, NAF45 is talking about loving EverLore and enjoying some of the books. So I wanted to remind you guys that we have a couple books on our store, ManChildLTD.com, where you can buy things like the Traveler's Compendium, which is the basic book for any traveler looking to get into the dangerous realm of Mythandria, the Monsters Menagerie, where lore masters can find the various creatures that roam across Mythandria, and Thy Kingdoms Come, a book that details the different political alignings within the world of Mythandria.
Very nice, sir. Thank you.
Excellent, excellent.
With that being said, I'm ready for my recap whenever you want to start the timer.
All right, sir. Go ahead. Have at it.
Sweet. So while Chaho is learning to be battle mounted via Diahin's magic and Rastilian is attending a search party for Stitch, they come across an infernal being also looking for Stitch. Stitch meets Melanon, who is a worshiper of Danu, and they have this sort of, I don't want to say it's a cult, they have this sort of healing religion, and it's a pretty interesting meeting. They they're told about how they can do healing across the world and how they have protectors. So Stitch gives this iconic healer a weapon of harming and danger as a token of remembrance, and they say, oh, so you don't want to heal people, you want to protect us, right? And that's funny interaction. They're talking about Danus and lakes. In the Shadow Sea, it's a completely different beast. And I say beast, I mean beast. This man, the foe ender that we've been searching for like at least a fourth of this campaign's life now. We finally found him, and he's trapped in is sort of like time loop where he's just fighting constantly in this war versus a Sherazorn who looks like it's trying to assassinate this big burly blue dwarf whose skin is stretched out, and he's just constantly getting ripped apart and brought back together. And this is part of his punishment for hunting that which should not have been hunted. And so we get to speak to him, and at first he's very violent. I have to trick him into fighting the Sherazorn again so Vandra doesn't get into trouble. And we just start, convincing him that, hey, there's more to life than ending foes. You can be, instead of the foe ender, the ally befriender. And, we just convinced him that there's more to life than fighting. And so after speaking with Sai and earning the compassion of the foe ender, we are now tasked with hunting something that will please the goddess of the hunt.
All right. Not bad, gentlemen, not bad. So what you're going to do, you gave me enough time to get the notes out, so I will tack on an additional 1 EP for each of you guys.
Sweet.
So we're going to go 4 for Caleb, 3 for Davey, and 2 for Anthony.
Oh, come on. I felt like I had a pretty in-depth, detailed thing, but all right.
You think so? Okay, here. I'm gonna roll.
He's arguing with the LM. That's not allowed.
I'm gonna roll.
No. I was willing to let it happen. I was just voicing my opinion.
Odd or even?
I'm telling you right now, it's even.
Odd or even? Well, let me tell you what my dice say. Even.
Okay. Should have said odd. I was gonna give you some extra EP.
I figured it's all good.
Okay. So.
Is that all we have to do to get extra EP?
Well, no.
I think I did a lot. So
I was just making a case for myself.
I was trying to be magnanimous. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. You know what I'm saying? And I was trying to give a little bit more time for my boy to jump in here. So he's about to roll up in there.
Hey, Uriah, welcome. You're only well, I would say 30 minutes late, but you're only about 10 now.
I know what I'm saying. It's just been that kind of a night, but that's all right. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so where to begin? Where to begin
indeed.
So we last left off within the Shadow Sea. And Vandra and Ni'Karvwynn had just returned with Sai and Vokrin. back to the actual Shadow Sea. And upon arriving, you will notice that the boat maiden is there in the open sea. Whereas before when you guys left, it was just the four of you guys with her on the ship. Well, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. With you guys on the ship. And now there appears to be someone standing next to her.
Mm-hmm.
As you get a little bit closer, Volquin sort of takes a step back.
Is Volquin, well, I'm gonna ask Sai, is Volquin still stuck in his sorry, water? The air here is very dense. Sai, is Volquin, is he still stuck in his imprisonment?
There is an imprisonment of the mind, but his body is free.
Oh. Ah. Okay. So then Ni'Karvwynn is going to look over at the figure coming, realizing that Volquin's looking at it, and then she's going to roll insight and check it out. That'll be 36.
Okay.
Gonna...
And so Vandra, hey Vandra, just to recap, you guys are just now returning to the Shadow Sea.
The water.
You're with Sai and Volquin, and as you guys are returning, you see another figure on the boat with the boat maiden, and Volquin sort of takes a step back, and Ni'Karvwynn asks Sai, was Volquin still in prison? Sai said his mind might be, but his body is no longer in prison.
I drank my water as per request of Mika Butler.
Ah.
Oh, after already drowning in my drink.
Gotcha. Nice.
How did I miss that? I missed all the good stuff.
Yeah, no, crazy. Should have been there, man.
Well, okay, so we're rolling insight. Is that what I heard?
You can if you so choose.
Yeah, let's do it. Why not, right? That is a... Is this my updated? It is so not. This is so not it. I believe it is a 37.
37 for what?
Insight.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say that's a big number up there.
How is that big? That's a very small.
I mean, for some of the aptitudes, that's a pretty decent number.
No, you got to get your stuff up, bro.
No.
And are you rolling anything?
I already rolled insight to see the figure that's coming towards us. I got a 36.
Okay. All right. Well, the figure's not coming towards you guys. It's just standing there.
Oh, well then I would like to see the figure on the boat maiden's boat.
Okay. It looks a lot like who can, for 1 EP, give me the description of Volquin?
Oh,
give you the description of Volquin?
I can.
Go ahead.
He's a large sort of mangy beast, and he's got like these claws. He looks a little bit like what we would figure today, like a contemporary werewolf. Doesn't he have like the yellow eyes, and he's like, big claws, mangy fur, like ridiculously mangy fur, and I believe his teeth are like very sharp as well.
Okay. All right. You will see something that looks very similar to Volquin. However, it appears to be a bit leaner, and the hair has sort of a slightly orange tint to it.
Okay.
The mange, the fur is not as mangy as if it's combed out. And there are a lot less scars all over the body.
Volcran, would you happen to know who this stranger is? They seem to take on an appearance similar to yours.
It's gonna, I got something else to kill, I think. And Volcran is going to start crouching down, ready to attack.
Perhaps we shouldn't strike first. They could mean us no harm.
Everything is harm. I'm gonna get it. I'm ready.
Hey, Volcran, please look at me for a second. We mean you no harm. Perhaps they don't as well. We know the boat maiden, and she's a very powerful entity, but she meant us no harm. I believe this is a peaceful place for us right now. No enemies need to be ended.
The figure is going to step forward, and as it steps forward, you guys are going to see that the resemblance to Volcran is striking, almost as if it's a mirror copy, and it starts to cry. And as it does so, as the tears come down, it almost as if it's like washing paint off of its face, and its whole body sort of changes. And as it's changing, it's no longer, sort of a big, sort of burly type. It is still a beast of sorts, but it is still furry, but it's now a lot more slender. It has striking orange fur, and it has a distinctly feminine figure to it, and she will reach out her hand and say, at last, I have found you. And Volcran will, no, it cannot be, death, they are dead, everyone is dead.
And then we're going to, assuming Volcran isn't immediately trying to jump this other person, we're going to ask the other figure. Well, I'm going to ask the other figure. I don't know if Vandra's present or not. Are you a relative of Volcran, the Foender?
Yes. Apologies. I am Larendrix.
And how would you spell Larendrix?
Yeah, how would you spell that in English?
It is L-A-R.
L-A-R.
A-N-D.
A-N-D.
R-I-X.
R-I-X.
And that is a relative of Volcran. What? How are you related to Volcran?
I am his daughter. I am his only surviving daughter.
Why?
And I have taken the moniker the Foe Binder.
The foe binder.
Yes.
Huh. And what does it you do to bind your foes?
Many things, but that is not important.
Wait. Foe binder. I feel like I've heard of you. I'm gonna roll knowledge.
Okay.
Is that obscure? Or okay. That means my knowledge is a 33.
Okay. You have not heard the name before.
Okay.
What was that name?
The Foe Binder.
Foe binder.
Oh, her name?
Yeah.
Her name is Larendrix. L-A-R.
I feel like I have notes on the foe binder somewhere, though. That's crazy.
You're probably, is it foe finder?
No.
You have notes on the Foe Ender, her father.
Yeah. I have that foe ender. I don't know. I just feel like I heard it before. But okay.
Well, Foodbinder, we've found your father, and he's I believe he's freed of his mental prison. If you would like to see him,
she is not listening to you.
Yeah, right.
she is stepping forward, and she has her hands raised sort of gently, and she's coming towards Culprit, who is shrinking back.
And then in that case, I'm gonna like try and kind of like set Vandra like to the right of Vokrin, like a little bit behind, and I'm gonna be to like the left of Vokrin, and then I'm gonna like get down in a kind of like not bowing, but like on one knee, you know, like on the side kind of thing, just to make Vokrin a little bit more presentable, I guess. Like, you know, people respect him, and so we're gonna like, you know, make him look respectable. I'm gonna try at least by like going on the side and doing a kind of head bowing thing.
That's weird. So you're just gonna go on the opposite side of me to do that?
Yeah, and just to give him a little bit of presentation, you know.
Well, I'm going to do a triad bow, and then I'm going to do a series of spells. Not just so I kind of plan to like present food, because when I talked to Volkrin last session, he accepted our food, especially the food that we made. So I'm going to pull out some more and sort of try to spread it as a celebration while they're talking. And then in the midst of that, I want to do like a bubble burst, but in a way, and like glowing orbs in a way that's sort of like a party.
He can do any of that. He attacks.
Me?
No, he's actually attacking her. He's approaching.
Oh no. Okay.
So while Ni'Karvwynn is starting to bow, and you are starting to sort of conceive in your mind, oh, I'm gonna make this nice feast.
Then I'm gonna roll impulse to jump in front and.
Yeah, I was definitely okay. Yeah, good thing we're on the same wavelength. 32.
Oh, 32, bro. Let's roll again.
Oh, okay.
I got an 11.
Got 11?
I got a 7. So you go just before me.
All right. So, Vandra, you go.
Okay.
Ni'Karvwynn, what did you roll?
I got a 32. We both rolled the same thing, I think. And then he goes just before me.
The actual roll.
Oh, I got on the second one or the first one?
The first one.
Oh, the first one? It was a...
I got a 12.
Yeah, that's why you're going first.
Okay.
Yep.
No, so, Anthony, I need to know what you roll, because I need to know if you go before him.
I got a 7.
Okay. All right. So go on. You're right.
Okay. With that, I'm going to jump like in between, and I'm going to cast not gust of wind, but it's the other one, whirling wind. It's my tier 3. I have the paper, but I'm gonna put it around me, and I'm gonna say, Volkrin, why are you attacking? While I do that.
Okay. So you're jumping, and you're going to start casting.
Reflecting winds.
All right. But so think about it this way. This is happening like at once.
Yeah. So I mean, my hands are out to like whatever, and then I'm staying, but I'm just like jumping. Hey, why are you attacking? And
so
while I'm staying,
that they're doing that, he's moving.
Yeah. I know.
Mm-hmm.
I just, yeah.
All right. So go ahead and do your cast. What are you casting again?
Reflecting winds. Okay, and my spell dominance was. Sorry, I have to see if it does spell dominance or if it's just a magic resistance thing. That is.
Well, it doesn't allow magic resistance, but so you don't have to worry about the spell dominance.
Oh, okay, cool. Awesome, great. So I'm doing that, reflecting winds. Yeah, and then I'm going to And then I'm going to say, Volkrin, why are you attacking? Like all at once. Like I'm just jumping. Why are you attacking?
All right. So the spell is going to essentially have no effect on him because he's not throwing a projectile.
Yeah.
And he's running. However, he is going to push you out of the way. So,
nice.
That was just more of a prowess because he's not trying to like hurt you.
Okay.
And
you need my prowess?
What I want you to do is I want you to roll
my protean?
Yeah.
Okay. 35.
Okay. You're starting to fall off the boat.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Like while I'm in the air?
Yeah, because he pushes you and you're
okay, so I'm gonna spread my wings and catch myself.
Okay. Sweet.
And he is charging full steam at his darter.
Wait, do I not get to try and grab?
He was before you.
Yeah, but okay.
And she is going to almost gently, she's going to take his body and redirect him down to the ground. Into the
wow.
And she's going to say, "Calm yourself, Father. Calm yourself." And he is going to continue to try to be aggressive towards her. As that is happening, Sai is going to step forward and she is going to say, "Hold." And everyone roll magic resistance.
Oh, crap.
Okay.
Except for the boat maiden.
Okay. 58.
No, that's a 33 for me, man.
Okay. So everybody feels the need to stay exactly where they are.
Oh my gosh. I like that spell.
And she will say, Lokrin, you are in danger of losing your soul forever. Your body was set free, but your mind could still be lost. If you engage in further combat before your mind is set free, your soul will be claimed for Demis.
Oh no. Oh no, man. I'm gonna roll because I'm just interested. I'm gonna roll spell scent. And I want to see what she did. Fantastic. With spell sense and mage, a druid, the base 33, 35, and then 11. 47 magical attunement or magical aptitude.
So you want to see what Sai did?
Yeah.
You get a sense that it wasn't necessarily magic; it was more spiritual in nature.
Okay.
What she did. And she will say, "I am tiring of this. So this is what I will do. I will allow the two of you," and here she turns to Vandra and Ni'Karvwynn.
Mm-hmm.
"I will allow the two of you to try to free his mind. It is locked in a place on Mythandria. If you free his mind, then the rest of him will be free. If you cannot free his mind, then not only will his soul be forfeit, but yours will as well.
I want to. I'm gonna try and negotiate with price sense. No, I'm just kidding. No. So she says that Vandra is gonna say, yeah, we'll totally try and free his mind. In fact, is that part of the hunt that you were talking about earlier? Because I do have an idea if it isn't.
The hunt is a separate, what item or what animal were you planning on hunting?
I know of a kind of horse. A demonic horse named, I'm going to roll knowledge to get the name because I can't think of it at this moment. That is a 31.
And Incarnon.
Okay. I know of a specific Incarnon that I think that I've seen in action and seems to have caused trouble. I was wondering if hunting that would please the goddess Pawnee.
And Incarnon?
And Incarnon.
And it is one that you have known before?
I have known it before once, yes.
Its death will satisfy.
Yes. Awesome. Yes, but onto the mind, his mind, on Mythandria. How does one go about looking for a mind?
I will return you to whatever place on Mythandria you choose. And I will direct you close to where you need to be.
Okay. Yes. Can I consult with my partner, Ni'Karvwynn?
You are free. And with that, the spell is lifted.
Okay. I'm gonna say, hey, Ni'Karvwynn, we should talk.
Right. Understandably so.
Okay. So I'm just gonna go over a little bit, not trying to be it's not that I'm stealthing or anything, so it's not like I'm trying to be super quiet, but I'm definitely like just trying to discuss about this. So I'm in a quieter manner. So I'm gonna say
while you're doing that, you'll notice that she goes over to Vulcan and his daughter.
Okay.
She's talking to them.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say, Ni'Karvwynn, Sai has been kind enough to let us go anywhere on Mythandria of our choosing and direct us close to Vulcan's mind. A part of me, when I heard that, my first thought was where I believe Wahuru would be. However, there's no guarantee that that would be acceptable to get help, because she said only the two of us can hunt down this mind. And secondly, there's also no guarantee that I know that, like, because I'm thinking they have arrived at the life hold. Hopefully, I'm not sure. I don't know.
Hopefully. Well, she's here. We are allowed to ask her if we may enlist help.
Well, she did say the two of us and only the two of us. I don't want her to get angry because of how many questions in our incompetence. I mean,
we are only mortals.
Do the best that we can as well.
Right.
So I'm going to say maybe our best bet is to get as close to the mind as we can. But I don't know if she would be okay with that. And then also, it seems like a time-sensitive thing. Like, it doesn't seem like, I mean, I'm on a timer, and it doesn't seem like we could leave him in this way for this long. That doesn't seem right either. Even Sai said that she's growing tired of these actions. So
indefinitely, the longer we leave the foe in there like this, the more likely he is to revert back to his prison.
So it might be in our best interest to be try and get closer to the mind than it is to Wahuru at the moment, and also and see if maybe perhaps after finding the mind, because if we don't find it, we die anyway. So maybe perhaps if we find the mind, she may be willing to help us get to our comrades, or someone is.
Perhaps.
That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. What are you thinking?
I understand. If she said us and only us, then I see no reason that we should get the help of Wahuru, but perhaps we could clarify once, after having had dealt with Vulcan in his feral state for so long. It may be understandable of her to answer some questions from us. After all, being a deophyte of a god who is infinitely much more powerful being than us, it would only be reasonable that we ask for clarification, I believe.
Well, you are better with words than I, so I'll leave that up to you.
Right.
Please don't get us killed.
We're already on the path to do so. Wahuru is a very treacherous group, but not treacherous group, but we follow a risky path. It is the price of freedom for those around Mythandria.
Yeah. All right. Well, if we're in agreement, then I guess our choice is to try and get closer to the mind. And who knows? Maybe that will cross paths with the rest of Wahuru.
Oh, were we not going to ask her if we could enlist the help of Wahuru first?
Oh, we can. But I'm saying if she says no, then that's our...
Of course. Then I'll approach Sai, and I assume Sai is speaking to the foe under and the foe binder right now.
Right.
Okay. I'll just wait and see if I can get into like an opening in their conversation or something. I don't want to interrupt because what they're talking about is probably very important.
I'm going to try something.
Okay.
Like while he's approaching, since we have time, I want to talk to the boat maiden and say, so I've been thinking about stuff, and then I figured his is more important, so I wanted to talk to the boat maiden about stuff.
Okay. Yeah. So as you're approaching, you will overhear Sai is going to be explaining to Vulcan that this is indeed his true daughter, and that his mind is not playing tricks on him.
Mm-hmm.
And then she will acknowledge you approaching.
Sorry, thank you. I understand you said only Vandra and I can go on this quest. I would... You hadn't?
No.
Then if it is okay, Vandra and I, we hail from a group of slave breakers. In terms you may understand better.
I'm going to roll insight to see if I hear that. Oh, fantastic. 38. No, 39.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a massive boat.
Yeah. I'm just like, as soon as I hear slave breakers, I'm going to say liberators, and then go back to my conversation.
Yes, liberators. In terms you may understand better, the goal of our hunt is to free those who have been enslaved. And we were curious if we could enlist the help of Wahuru in liberating the mind of Vulcan.
If that is your desire, yes.
Thank you. We appreciate your help, Sai. We will be on our way to help free the Foender.
Very well.
That's awesome. And, okay, that's even better.
So she will say, then you have decided, and she will be ready to send you guys somewhere.
We still have to decide.
Can I have my conversation while he was having his?
Before she does, Larendrix will say, I have to thank you. You, other one, Vandra.
Yes.
I have called you the Herald. It was I who called you that.
Oh.
You were eating soup. Ever since my father was lost to us, I've been seeking a way to keep his name alive and to find a way to bring him back. And that is why I have taken on his visage. And I created an order, actually several different orders based on his fighting style.
Like the Vokran Amash, perhaps?
That is correct. And I have seeded little hints and clues amongst the lesser folks to see if one could figure out what I could not. And I was fortunate that you were able to discern this. And so I think the Herald is a just name. But I do offer you protection, but I also want to offer you a warning. This one mentioned your friends. I have followed their progress, and I see that there is, in the region of Mythandria that they are in, there is great unrest. And it appears that some force has created a pact with a powerful denizen of Demis.
I want to, when she says a powerful denizen of Demis, I want to, like, just for role play sake, I want Vandra to sort of like snap a little, like not physically, but just like just visibly see the like anger and frustration towards that, and then like come back. Like,
yes, I see you understand the danger they're in. You may wish to return to them, for I fear they may be walking into a trap.
Then yes, we should return to our comrades. I greatly appreciate this warning, and I'm going to bow while I'm speaking and say, I could not have done this on my own. I haven't done this on my own. There have been many people and beings that have helped me. So I appreciate the name, and I hope that the group and allies that I have collectively can live up to your expectations.
I'm sure you will manage.
Well, before that conversation, I wanted to ask the boat maiden something, though.
Okay.
Like while Ni'Karvwynn was talking to Sai, I wanted to ask the boat maiden. So I had a question. I have been able to see the Shadow Sea and even the spirit realm, and I know that spirits and beings native to the Shadow Sea have come to Mythandria. And it seems sometimes similar to the way that I'm able to interact with people native to those realms. Does that mean that there's a way to go or, I guess, project one's consciousness into the plane that I call home?
To Mythandria?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, that is quite easy.
Really? Like if I were to try to, maybe not at this moment, but like in the same way that I focus and open myself up to the Shadow Sea, there is a possibility that, like, I could also open myself up to Mythandria.
Perhaps not you. I thought you were talking about for one such as I.
I see. Yes. Well, I mean, I saw you do it. That's what made me start thinking about this.
Yes, typically when you are opening yourself up and accessing other planes, those are planes that you are not of. And so you are sending your consciousness elsewhere. You would not send your consciousness to something that you are of.
I see.
However, there are spells for that, and there are ways that you can do that by linking yourself to that. But that is another story.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And then I'm going to bow to her before being called over to Larendrix.
Okay, very good. And so with that, Sai will, she's going to touch one hand on Vandra's shoulder, one hand on Ni'Karvwynn's shoulder, and she's going to ask you, where would you like to go?
I think we would like to see our comrades, right, Ni'Karvwynn?
We would like to be vested towards Wahuru.
Okay. As soon as you guys answer an agreement, you'll be standing in front of the life hold.
Oh.
Wow.
Well, that's great.
That was
roll insight.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna, Ni'Karvwynn is gonna like stand up and not be disoriented by time for once.
Would I notice them?
You will be standing right there. Yes. So they just like up right there. And
I see them. I
Yeah.
see them. I'm gonna go to 17 feet. I'm just gonna
Okay.
Hold it.
Okay. All right.
To freak him out, I want to place my hand on his shoulder, even though it's like 17 feet high. I'm just gonna put my hand up there.
He's just gonna fly up.
He has to roll first.
Okay.
Magical, not magical. Magical aptitude.
Yeah.
Does this count as using blood?
What?
Does this count as using blood?
No.
Does this count as cooking? Making a potion?
No.
None of the above?
No.
That's crazy. That's a 40.
That's a 40? Okay.
Yeah.
You do it.
Yeah, 17 feet tall.
Yeah, so even like with his flex, I'm gonna be like, just tap him on the shoulder. Like, even though I'm still on the ground, just my hand. Like, what are you doing?
Oh, I got a thingy.
Manitoba is going to, well, that's new.
Yeah, it is.
I haven't seen you do that yet.
Yeah, this is the ability I was talking about that I wanted to test.
Oh, I'm gonna roll stealth. I'm gonna roll stealth to send my other hand to Manitoba, and then I'm gonna tap him and hand can't. He's just showing off.
All right, I'm rolling insight, so.
My stealth was a 41.
42, baby.
Oh!
Ooh.
If I just rolled one more.
Manitoba's going to, that, you guys came back quite interesting.
I have no idea what he's saying because I don't know hand can't.
Oh,
Yes!
But I saw that he was doing something.
Mm-hmm.
and at the same time, Stitch also appears.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Pretty good.
Oh, Stitch. Hey, where did you come from? I mean, I know where
I think I came from the lake, man. It was wonderful.
the lake.
Yes, the lake I've been having dreams about.
Drugs.
Oh, like that one time you seized out?
I wonder
Yes.
if I was
Yes. Yeah,
You
it was
went.
amazing.
Well, we have a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah,
Um,
there's been a
Where's the rest of Wahuru? Because we definitely need to talk. I'm gonna say like in a serious.
Yeah, we've got some discussion that needs to be had.
I want to make my eyes transparent.
I think something must be wrong with NAF 45. They said I love you, Mike. He must be handing out the money or something like that.
He's bribing them. He's like, here's 3 gold pieces.
I don't know. Stitch is a fan favorite, you know?
All right. Get back to reality here. Okay. So, just about that time, several of the people that had gone out scouting returned. And there's some commotion. They seem a little agitated.
Hello?
Wow.
What's going on? I'm going insight.
Insight. Yeah, I was going to say.
Insight. Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys don't need to roll insight. You see they're agitated.
I'm just
You
gonna
see they're
walk over. Is something troubling you guys?
one of them is gonna like talk to the other, and then they're gonna put, oh, you.
I'll shrink to normal size.
Oh, it's you,
Yeah.
Bloodstar. Yes, you're Stitch, right? Stitch. Oh, hey, guys. Stitch, I think they're after you, Stitch.
After me?
Yeah.
Always causing problems.
And so
Who is they?
he's going to relay what they saw last week with
Wasn't I with them?
with Reaper. You're not there. You stayed to track.
Oh yeah, I did.
And so he's going to explain.
Stay causing
We
problems.
were out scouting. We happened upon, I think it was a demon. No, it was a devil. It was a devil, big devil.
Of course.
And he was doing this magic, and it was an image of you. Yeah, the luck take him, but it was an image of you, and I couldn't quite make out what he was saying, but it looked like they had a bounty out for you.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Hey.
that's what I wanted. I wanted
That's
to
far
talk
from
to you
big.
guys about. I'm gonna say Wahuru. What else did you see? To the
Well, he seemed to be giving orders and sending out messages to other members of the Delos Dominion, and your comrade and his tiger. They decided to stay out and track him.
they're tracking the devil.
Yeah. They're tracking the devil.
No, the comrade and the tiger. Was he this short? I'm gonna describe.
Right.
All black, perhaps even a red scythe or a red sword, some
A
sort of
little annoying.
Yes, Reaper.
Yeah.
Yes.
Red weapon.
Yes. Reaper.
Ah,
With the
leaf
tiger.
palm tattoo.
Yes. And so we have to notify everybody, because I think something is about to pop off.
Yeah, I was gonna say that we heard from Larendrix. You guys don't know her, but trust me, credible source. And they were saying, I'm speaking in mud to Matatopa, and they were saying that you guys were walking into a trap.
A trap? Oh, then your friend is in danger. Here.
They heard that? They heard me speaking in mud?
Oh, you're speaking in mud?
I specifically said mud so that Matatopa would get the info, but I didn't want to alert them because I don't know them.
Then Matatopa will say back to you. Well, actually, Matatopa won't say to you. Matatopa will say to them, can you give us a map of where Reaper was last seen?
Yes, and Oh no, I mean I know you're not asking me, but I was adding. We would need one of those, and also, I'm going to say to Belac,
Yes.
you and Chaha'o. I don't. Do you have Chaha'o right now? Does he?
He'll be right next to me.
Yeah.
Okay. You and Chaha'o. Also, hi Chaha'o. I know you guys hunt. I hunt too. Should we be looking for tiger tracks as well?
We could do that. That's an idea. Yeah.
Okay.
And so the guard is just gonna take out a little piece of paper and just do a quick, rough, sketch of where we should go.
Welcome, Aladoiswin, to the stream. Hope you're enjoying it. Hope your Twitch experience goes well. Welcome to EverLore.
Yeah, thanks.
Excellent. All right. So the hunt is on.
I'm going to say, I'm going to fly. But before I start flying, I'm going to say perhaps we should have a team that can keep in contact with Team A and Team B. So I was going to say, suggest the spell Whisperwind. Yes.
Hey, who's Team A, Team B?
I was thinking those that could fly would scout a little bit ahead, while like above, while those that are on land would scout the lower, and we would stay in contact with Whisperwind while things are going.
Okay.
I have an idea. If Chaha'o and Montatopa go together, then I should be able to hear Chaha'o's yells or barks louder than just a normal person. So we wouldn't necessarily need a spell.
Okay. I mean that's fine too if you wanna do that. Yeah.
What I'm saying is that I'm the weak link here.
You and Chaha'o
I can keep up.
You and Chaha'o can go together.
No, we're not saying you're the weak link. We need people on the ground, and then we need people probably to look above.
Mm-hmm.
Let's set out.
We could.
Montatopa's going to start walking in the general direction. So.
All right. So I'm going in the air.
Yeah, Stitch. I'm going with you.
Okay.
We could all fly.
No, Ni'Karvwynn and
Ni'Karvwynn is Ni'Karvwynn is kind of grounded.
You hold on. He's cutting.
Oh, that's right. Ni'Karvwynn is grounded.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why I said team, like ground team.
So Reaper.
It's fine.
The devil is going in one direction. There are some goblins, things like that. Several groups of them are just split up. Who are you tracking?
Or no, tag along. That's what I'm doing. Tag along.
Nice.
I'll track that up.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and roll. So.
Nighttime?
It is not actually nighttime yet.
54.
If he's talking to me,
54?
daylight.
Okay. All right.
Never daylight. I mean,
Okay.
it's always
We sleep.
All right. So roll survival to see. I'm gonna have you do 3 survival rolls to see how well you.
Oh, that's so sick. Oh snap. Okay, so tag along lasts for 4 and some change hours. I have to do some math real quick.
All right. So go on.
Okay.
You want the roll or the total?
No, just give me the total. Yes.
Okay, you said 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, 38,
Okay.
36, 37.
Okay. So you're able to track it, and it goes probably about 10 or so miles.
Yes.
And then it comes to what looks like a small camp. And there are 5 different tents at the camp. And the tents seem to be sort of like 4 of them seem to be just sort of like regular tents that you would see. But the one in the middle seems to be over large. And it is very tall. And it seems to almost be growing right out of the ground. And as he walks straight into the camp, he walks and you see him communicating with a figure that is clothed with gold filigree designs on, it's not really a robe, sort of like a cloak, only the hood part is not pulled over yet. And there are 3 females standing by.
Oh, so I did the math just so that you knew. It's 8 hours. It's 8.6 repeating hours that it lasts for me.
That's it.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's midday. 8 hours and some change. That's not half bad.
Bro, your insight's trash.
Yeah, the base is not super high. Most of it's from investments. But also
hold on 1 second. So you saw that. What are you doing?
So hold on. I saw him, the 3 females. Is that it? I'll roll insight.
Okay.
40. To just get like a better sense of what's going on.
Okay. You see that the females are sort of standing, sort of subservient to the figure in the gold filigree. Only you notice that their hands are sort of going close to what you would imagine might be hidden weapons. And as they are discussing, the devil seems to be sort of like abasing itself a little bit to the figure in gold.
Okay.
Do I recognize the gold figure? Roll knowledge. See if I recognize the gold figure.
Sweet. So is Ni'Karvwynn just on the ground with the foot soldiers?
25.
You do recognize the figure in gold as Zebulon.
Yo! No!
This is how it's gonna go down. I get it.
Oh man!
Can I put tag-along? Because it doesn't say. It just says targets 1 living being. So can I cast it twice? And because it doesn't say within line of sight or anything.
Okay, what are you saying?
Can I put tag-along on multiple people? It doesn't tell me. It says if I use the spell, it targets 1 living being. But if I use the spell multiple times, does that give me 1 being per spell?
Yes.
Yes.
It also doesn't say.
The range is 30 feet.
Yes, but it says in the description.
Okay.
It says in the description, no matter how far the target may travel.
Yeah.
Still lasts.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is that the person has to be within 90 feet of you to cast it on
cast it on them. Okay, so so I can't do it
They
on.
can go however far, but they have to be within 90 feet of you.
Yeah, that makes sense. Dang it, I can't.
Okay.
I can't help them. All I can do is track. Never mind then.
So that's what you see. Are you planning on doing anything about Zebulon at that point, or are you going to stand and just sort of chill out and watch?
Zebulon.
Well, we're going over our spells. Somebody redeemed a posture check in chat.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Oh.
All right, so everybody got
Yeah.
I follow. I'm sitting in my seat.
Great, right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
My posture is the best it's ever been. You can't tell unless I turn it to the side a bit.
There we go. All right, back to normal.
All right. So how does? Okay, I have a question.
All right, what's up?
How does do-over work?
You trying to redeem something? You ain't got none yet.
That's the problem. I need to know how it works before I try it.
I mean,
is it just a blanket do-over, or is there
do-over? You can save the day by allowing a player to re-roll a single dice roll during combat.
Re-roll.
Yes. So you're okay. So you're contemplating attacking the devil.
No. This is no. Because I thought the dude would just be rewind 30 seconds or something. So I was gonna attack Zebulon, see what he does, and then do over.
Oh.
So then I
That's
would
not
still.
this. No.
Also, question. Did you roll? Did he roll insight on everyone or just Zebulon?
He was trying to figure out if he knew that person.
Did he try to figure out anyone else?
It's us from doing so.
No, but you're not there, so you can't suggest.
Yeah, he's not listening anyway, so it's okay.
So it's no to us. So I'd assume no.
Okay, so could I?
So Mika said, in other words, be nice to us, and we will bless you with do-overs and whatnot.
Oh man, Mika Butler, have I ever told you how beautiful the color in your name is? It's a really striking gray.
Ban myself from dying?
No.
It says ban.
Nope.
Okay, so.
Okay, so can I okay, so I've been stealthing a lot, right?
Okay.
I don't know if there's revision for this, but could I extra stealth? Could I roll an extra stealth die to assist my already stealth?
No. I mean, you can't get stealthier than your stealth. You know what I'm saying?
No, but what I'm trying to do is do something to assist it, so then I get a buff.
No, because you're trying to stealth your stealth.
No, I do.
Yes,
I'm trying to.
I want to be so stealthy. I don't even know.
I want to boost my stealth.
No. I'm trying to
Stealth.
Cheat the system.
I'm trying to use my surroundings to
That's what
bonus
stealth is.
my stealth.
That's what.
So you're trying to stealth.
Just
Yeah. Hey guys, I'm here, but I'm stealth. Yeah.
well, here's the thing. So, I guess in the spirit of your question, you couldn't add to your stealth roll, but if you were to do something to the surroundings and stuff, it would maybe perhaps
make it
subtract from their insight. So let's say you're normally stealthing, right? But let's say you rolled craft to build something specifically to obscure or something using your surroundings. I personally might allow them to have a little bit less on their insight, but your stealth is your stealth. It's your number. That's how, but I wouldn't even add something to your stealth or something for that. It would just be, I think that's how that would play in terms of me.
That would only apply if you have proficiencies to add into your stealth, because there are proficiencies that you can do, like area awareness and things like that, using the things around you and the environment to help with your stealth. So those things, and that's what Uriah is talking about. But yeah, so all of that rolls into your overall stealth bonus, because you're taking all of those into account.
I'm just trying to fight Zebulon.
All right. But while you're contemplating what you're doing, the devil goes into the big tent, and Zebulon walks in behind him. And then you start to see circles of black that begin to sort of bubble around on the ground. And strange beasts begin to crawl out. And most of them are savage-looking creatures. But one of them flies out and flies straight for the tent. She is stopped briefly by the females, but is quickly allowed entrance.
Does anyone I can't say anything, never mind.
So, I need Ni'Karvwynn is traveling with Manitoba on the ground.
I would also be on the ground with
We also have foot soldiers with us, right?
Okay.
I'd be riding Chaho.
Right. Yeah, we got.
I have tag along on Manitoba.
Dave,
What's that?
the soldiers are on the ground with us, right? Like the dudes we were talking to earlier?
Right.
No, they were going back in because they have to tell the lifeboat what's going on.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna be the we're gonna be the first charge if this goes down.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to hold him for the cavalry. Okay.
Hey, we are.
I have
Wahoo!
Manitoba though, so I can hear whatever's going down.
All right, so I need one person on the ground and one person in the air to roll.
All right.
survival.
Oh, I got you on survival for show.
I can do survival on the ground.
43.
Yes.
Okay. And what'd you get, Ni'Karvwynn?
40 flat.
Okay, all right. So so combined, we're staying pretty true to the map-ish. I need you guys to do that 2 more times.
All right.
Okay, I got 2 more. They were the same numbers. So that is 42, 42.
Okay.
I got a 37 and a 34.
Okay. So the airborne, troop is staying true, and somehow the ground crew got a little sidetracked, and we got
wasn't even bad.
a bit.
I'm going to I know what I'm gonna do. I'm going to hit y'all with a hand can't. So I'm gonna get Manitoba's I'm gonna get Manitoba's attention and say, are you guys all right? You heading over this way?
Oh, I'm gonna hand cam back. Oh, it's that way.
Can you see through the bush using hand cam? And would you know that he's using hand cam?
He has tag alone. So
Yep.
It's like right there with me. Okay, so now.
Are we veering that far off course?
All right. So what are you doing?
So I'm gonna grab onto the closest tree
29
and
plus 8 plus
say hello.
16.
Okay, do I make verbal noise when I'm talking to a tree?
No.
Okay, good.
That's
Hello,
a legitimate
my
question.
name
That's
is
crazy.
Rastilian Coinshot. I'm the defender, and I'm stalking these group of people because they are.
I'm stalking.
Can you, if my companions? Okay, can I? Since it's mental, could I
Think of an
implant?
image.
Yes, think of my party.
Okay.
And would that transfer over to the tree, hypothetically? Because it's just mine.
Okay. What are you trying to convey to it?
I'm trying to convey to it because to tell the other trees where I am, so that they can tell you where I'm at, or at least.
Oh, that's sick.
Here's the thing, you don't know that we're coming.
That's the point. I don't know you're coming, so I'm getting my party members to come to me because there's Zebulon.
Oh, I got you. I got you.
And it's a bonus that you're all there.
Okay. You know what? I am
Defender sending a messenger.
I am going to give you 4 EP.
Let's go.
For using a defender knowledge. That
Go ahead, Van. Go ahead.
All right.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay. And so
I could, in theory, get my stealth up to a 77.
You feel that the trees they respond to you very quick.
Yeah.
Sometimes it takes a little bit, like almost they're hesitant. But you feel as if they're annoyed with the degradation that's going on in the camp. And you feel that the image that was in your mind is rapidly shot through the roots of the nearby trees.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, this is amazing.
Hey.
Finally useful.
So, the rest of Wahuru.
Hold on, David. We got a message from Mika Butler. She says trees make a verbal noise when they talk to us, and parentheses, eyeballs Teddy suspiciously.
Okay, no. To defend myself, you guys don't have defender capabilities, nor are you talking to trees like a defender or someone of the prime wood, all right? You're talking to them, and they're not normal trees that you encountered when you were speaking to them. And 2, you were talking to them using different things. So they were audible noises, okay? Get out of here.
Let me ask you guys. The rest of Wahuru, of the remaining members, who do you think has the closest tie to nature?
That would either be Matatopa or Ni'Karvwynn.
I would say Matatopa.
What?
Yeah, Matatopa.
Or Stitch.
Like when you're saying closest tie to nature, are you saying like naturism?
Or like the goddess?
Yeah. But Stitch keeps messing up, so I don't know about that.
Well, plus Stitch is related to the god of nature, like the religious aspect.
Yeah, the goddess. Yeah.
I don't think you do a lot with nature itself.
Related. They're not related.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Like I guess I should ask a clarifying question. Are you saying like who's closest to nature, like just overall, like as a character? Or are you saying like naturism specifically?
As a character.
Oh, yeah, then that's Stitch. I'm thinking, well, is it Stitch or Belac? But Belac was messing up because he wasn't praying over his hunt. He wasn't doing all the stuff that he was supposed to do.
Once shown that.
Right.
Yes.
I thought this was going to be a simple question.
It's me.
I'm going Stitch.
I don't know. Okay, so here's the thing.
Hey, Mika Butler said Stitch.
Yep.
It's Belac.
You guys, everybody say Stitch. Stitch.
See, everyone knows.
Oh, man.
All right, so here's what I'm going to do. Stitch and Belac.
It is. I'm the Cinder. Can I have it go to Belac? I trust Belac more than all of you.
I'm saying even.
I said it first.
Yep. All right. So it is even, and I heard Belac say even first.
Tap.
All right,
next to you, man.
Hey, the whole chat overwhelmingly voted Stitch. Like it's unanimous. Everyone's saying Stitch.
All right, I gotta go with the fans one.
No. This is our campaign. These are our lives. Belac, so it's going to Belac.
All right, hey, I tried. All right, here we go. So As we are approaching, what Reaper? What did you want the trees to impart to Belac?
Okay, so here's a question. Okay, for the astral thing, or whatever lets halflings go to a place, does it have to be? Because it also helps that I went to Belac because he has the mental thing, right? Do they have to physically be in it, or can I send them a?
You can't astral infusion. You can't send that to him.
So I can't send them like a scan of the area.
No.
Then I just want them to give him directions.
Okay.
Almost, yeah.
All right. So
are you gonna mention that there's?
So then.
Well, hold on. Like stealthily, like don't just like, but like I want to give them a sense, like show up cautiously.
What you are going to, Belac, you will see a root stick up out of the ground, and it's going to point this way.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Yo, chat has me dying. Mika
man.
was like, I see a re-roll in your future, Matatopa. And Faye just was like, he'll probably need it. Man rolls a ridiculous amount of twos. I'm on it. Someone said I was going to use the Danu's blessing if things got too wild. Bruh.
Wow.
So you see a root.
Am I in front of you guys?
You are in front of me. Yes.
I'm gonna. You guys can see me do this and like tell Chaho quietly to stop.
Okay.
Do you guys?
I mean, we're gonna stop.
Okay, I'm gonna get off of Chaho.
What is it?
Yeah, I'm gonna point. Look,
it's just a root.
It just sprouted out of the ground and started pointing that way.
We got to hunt. And so Child's going to try to go in the other direction.
No, Child, come this way.
What?
It has to do with the defendant, right? Because he does like the whole leaves thing.
Don't know.
This canonicizes the fact that I can use tree branches, so then I can start boxing with tree branches.
No. Anyways,
no,
it's not meat.
But pointing towards me.
And
lots
then
of meat.
A little ways off, another root will stick up, and it'll point further.
You see that? Okay.
I'm.
Okay. I climb on.
Okay. So Matatopa is going to follow the roots, and I'm going to say to the tag-along, follow the roots.
Follow us. Yeah. I follow the roots.
So are you guys following the roots?
Make sure to stealth.
Airborne people. I think Vandra is frozen.
Can you? Yeah, we following the roots. Yeah.
I did.
Oh, okay.
I emailed it to you today.
You're not gonna roll stealth.
Okay.
Vandra just so shocked by my greatness, he just can't do anything.
Right.
Hey, sorry, guys. That was wild. Something happened with the connection.
Yeah, kind of people that.
So
I'm back.
Matatopa is going to actually. It is 8:51. So we are going to end it there.
Okay.
Hold on, I just want to state that I got a 59 on my stealth roll.
That's weak.
All right.
Could have been 16 higher, but
might have hit is higher than that, bro. Get your stealth up.
So, all right, got some questions.
Hit it.
Oh Lord.
All right. So, what's about to happen?
We're about to die. I mean,
that's a brazen answer.
No. That's not my actual answer. I was just kidding.
Mm-hmm.
I think based on
hold on. I'm sorry. Let me clarify. Not necessarily like what is about to happen with us, what is going on with Zebulon?
No, he's making a deal with the devil.
Well,
Okay.
Or maybe multiple devils. I think that's what the person who jetted out of the teleportation was.
I
think there's probably like a devil conference, if you will, talking. Zebulon's there.
Okay.
And knowing our party, we're gonna fight them because why not?
Die.
What's the worst that could happen?
I'm gonna say
that's the worst.
Yep.
We'll all die eventually.
All right. So that was Caleb. Who was next?
Oh, I was gonna go. I
Go
think
ahead.
that Zebulon is in some hot water after trying to get us in trouble in Star Song and failing his mission. It led to the defeat of the big demon, the one that got Caliph, crossed off the list. I believe that was like an avatar of Pyramus.
Say that again.
So I think that Zebulon is in hot water, like he's kind of in trouble right now because after trying to get Wahuru crossed off the list, trying to get them unalived in Star Song and failing his mission. And now Wahuru, during their work in Chaluk'Sen, when they, fought the devil, or not like the, what I'm talking about, like the devil, the whole deal with Pyramus, right? When we were in the cave, the fight when Caliph died.
Okay.
Yeah. So after that happened, he is currently in hot water with the devils. And so he's working with them to try and settle something because he's a man who likes deals. He does, contracts, signing the whole kind of snaky two-faced thing. That's how Vandra got into this mess. And so he's trying to get something to work out so he can save his own hide after failing to do his job of getting rid of us.
I like both of their things. My thing is a little different, but it has aspects from both of them. I think Zebulon is in hot water, not because of anything that happened with Caliph or anything. And I also do think that there may be multiple devils there, but I don't think necessarily he's going into a deal as if they were on equal footing. I think it's more of a forcible enlisting. Like, yeah, you can not do it, but die. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's your choice. So it's a choice, but it's not necessarily like the devil is partnering with Zebulon necessarily. It's like, do this if you want to keep living right now. And I think that what's happening is that Zebulon had some sort of situation where he collects rare things to gain knowledge for like power, because he seems really drawn to that. So he has slaves and stuff for status and stuff in that aspect, but he's also kind of powerful. And I think he's learning things by dealing with these devils. And so I think one of the things was the soul that Wahuru was carrying that was supposed to go to a devil collector or something like that. And that was lost, not necessarily because Caliph died, even though there is a tie with Caliph, but I think that with the soul being lost, and the collection supposed to happen, because we saw one of his the girl, I can't think of her name at the moment, it's in my notes, but we saw her there as well, and it didn't happen. He's in hot water for that specifically, and so that is the situation. That's my guess.
I just want to clarify, he's not in hot water because Caliph died. I'm saying he's in hot water because we killed whoever it was that Pyramus sent that was, doing all of the Kadaja Lins.
Yeah, see, and I was saying about the lady yes. that I would, not the Pyramus anything, but the lady with the devil and all that. So.
Yep, nope, I got you.
I think what's happening in the tent itself, the pack is forming. We know that there is a force been created, and we know there's going to be a bounty out as people hunt Stitch. So I think at the tent, it's like people are coming together to discuss the bounty, discuss how much it's going to cost, discuss the pain they want to inflict upon Stitch. And obviously, I think the devil is the high-ranking official at that gathering. But I think that's the purpose of this tent right now. Everybody kind of coming together to devise a plan.
So you think it's all about Stitch?
It always is, man. It's always
Oh, can I add a little something?
No.
Okay, yeah, after. Go ahead.
Okay, I think this has nothing to do with any of us, because Zebulon is probably just doing his thing. Now, here's my theory. Zebulon has been working with devils and demons for a while, because he just gave away demon horses to Vandra, all casual. He's been doing
one. I didn't get plural.
Hey. You got more than one. I mean, you got more than none. Okay, so that's okay. Anyway, he has all these slaves. He's got these flying, floating ladies to translate and talk for him. He's just got magic crap that shouldn't exist, and that's all bad. So I think since he's a fairly good ruler, like purely not like morally good, but he's a good ruler of Star Song. I think because Stronghold is there, he is talking with the demons and devils to create a force to take care of the Stronghold. Thus, the people going missing, the doors going missing, and all of this devil stuff recently. Because he's just like, all right, y'all are too close. I'm gonna have to stand my ground. This has nothing to do with us.
All right. Okay. What did you want to add, Vandra?
What I was going to add was that I also think that the lady that Davion had killed the first time actually came back. I don't know. Like, I know that something happens where they die and then they're sent back to Demis, and then like they're not as strong as they used to be and stuff like that. And then Davion said, "Be happy that I don't have the time or whatever to kill you the second time, like the second death in Demis." So that she would be gone for good. So I actually think that with the amount of time that's passed, she's actually come back. That's what I think as well. That's what I wanted to add.
Okay. So nice answers. You guys aren't there. So, but yeah. I will give each of you guys 2 because they were nice answers. And so, what has to be done to free Vulcan's mind?
Well, it said that it was locked somewhere on Earth, so
somewhere on Mythandria.
Yeah, Mythandria. Whereas that could be taken as a literal thing, like magic and stuff. I think that there's like, this is gonna be wrong. I'm just gonna preface this now. I do not believe this, but it's an answer that I want to put out. So it's like it's more of a psychological thing. So like there's a place on Mythandria that he has like some sort of connection to.
I want to go next.
That he needs to go there and do something to overcome whatever is his mental barrier right now, thus freeing his mind.
Okay.
So his daughter was talking about how she created all of these martial art techniques based off of him. I think I'm gonna side with Belac when he was saying it's not a physical thing. I think he needs to see his techniques of murder being used in a beautiful way.
Wow!
I think that's what he needs to.
I think he needs beautiful murder.
Hey fellows, Duke TC just redeemed a hydrate.
It's so elegant how they murked that person.
Go guys, let's get some hydration going.
He actually redeemed it twice.
Yeah.
Twice.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh man, does milk count as hydration?
Yeah, of course.
It's liquid.
And then, in that case, unbranded cup time.
I gotta go get something.
I'm not even done.
All right, go. Hurry up.
Where was I going?
So good.
Why did y'all cut me off? I was on a roll. Hold on.
Beautiful murder. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I think that he needs to go to each, like, I guess, like, whatever the top echelon of the people who are doing these martial arts. I think he needs to understand that even though he sees this as a burden, like him being strong and his OP-ness, I think he needs to understand that it's not actually a crutch, so then he can fight again.
I will go next. I'm gonna say that I think my first response was he needs therapy, right? But in all honesty, like I think that the faux ender needs to shift his view. He needs to focus. It seems like the foe ender got angry and just decided everyone was a foe. So he just killed and continued to kill. I think that seeing one of his family members, his daughter, alive is going to be helpful, but I think he needs to focus his rage and that anger on the ones that actually did it, like the evil. I'm assuming they were evil, but the ones that actually did kill his family. I think that's going to be step number one. Instead of considering everyone a foe, actually find out who is his foe and end them.
Of course.
All right.
That's my answer.
I'm going to take out just a wild guess, y'all. And I'm going to say that he's with his baby mama.
That's a solid answer. I can't refute it.
We find her, we go to the
I can refute it.
I'm not surprised.
Lordy. All right.
So before I give my answer, this one goes out to Mika Butler.
Oh, drink that milk.
Big swig of milk. No, so I'm thinking in order for the foe ender to free his mind, we're going to have to, sort of similar to Ni'Karvwynn with her soul a little bit, we're going to have to go to where his mind is trapped and sort of re-unlock his potential, because right now he has, his body's developed kind of anger and strength and all this, righteousness, but he fell when he hunted something that should not have been hunted. And so I believe what we're going to unlock is the sort of restraint, like in his mind, the kind of idea that not everything is a foe and that only certain things should be hunted.
I think you just stole my answer.
All right.
I mean, I just kind
of. I mean, yeah, you tied it back to Pawnee, which I was thinking about, but still.
Okay.
Can I change my answer?
I'm gonna give you guys one, and Anthony, I will give you two. All right.
Oh!
Good job, guys. Fam, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream tonight. Sorry for the technical difficulties and that we were a bit late getting started, but it was a good stream. Nobody died tonight.
Yep.
Yes, we'll see.
Oh man.
Wait, Monotopia, did you roll?
Did I roll?
Yeah.
Did I roll for what?
For reaching your thing.
Oh, I got to roll too, yo.
Reaching my
mark.
I don't know how much EP I got last time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll have to talk about it because I literally just reached 1,500, so I know you.
Okay, yeah, I probably do have to, but no, I didn't.
Yeah.
But Camfam, you guys can learn more about EverLore on our social medias at EverLoreGame. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and please tell your friends about it. Also, you can check out our website, which is ManChildLTD.com. You can check out our live streams. This one is EverMore with EverLore. It airs every Thursday from 6. I just keep seeing Anthony pick up that drink.
I gotta, just gotta cover the cup, right. Since clearly they don't like milk.
Every Thursday from 6:50 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and that's at twitch.tv/EverLoreGame. The second stream is Essence of EverLore that airs every Monday from 6:45 to 9. And that is, that is at twitch.tv/Essence of EverLore.
Yes.
Finally, guys, just make sure you check out our website, which is ManChild LTD. And if you guys are looking for a game that has lots of diversity and customization and is not limited by classes or levels,
this game is for you.
All right,
peace out, Camfam.
Camfam.
Peace.
Peace.